Hi, I am Chef Shaya, and I'm a chef instructor here at the Patty Gelman Culinary Arts Center at the JCC in Manhattan, and today I'll be demonstrating some knife skills. Now I'm going to show you how to cut up a leek. Leeks can be a little tricky because they look like big scallions, but what you really need to be careful of is that inside there's a lot of dirt and sand because that's how they like to grow. So the first thing I like to do is remove all of this dark green part because that's the stuff that's not edible anyway. What you really want to pay attention to is notice where it starts to go from white to light green and dark green. The dark green usually begins to happen right around here where the leaves begin to flare out. And then hold it against your cutting board and cut just across diagonally. And if you have a little bit darker on the other edge, just go for it like that. You're now left with the light green, the white, and the root end. Put your leek back on the cutting board, cut that root end, just shaving that root end off, little head there. Now you're left with this beautiful leek, and then you're gonna cut it lengthwise, like so. And by doing that, it still stays attached at the root, and now we'll be able to expose each of these layers and really just clean out all of that sand and dirt. Give it a quick rinse between each layer, and really dislodge all that dirt. Once your leek is nice and clean, similarly to an onion, and actually leeks are kind of in the onion family, as are scallions. Scallions in other parts of the world are also known as green onions. So with the leek, root end away from the cutting edge that you're going to be working in, you're going to work toward the cutting edge. We're going to make an émincé of your leek. So same idea, cut edge down, you just work your way, cutting these half-moon slices using your fingers as a guide. And you just continue all the way along the entire length, like so. And notice how I'm using really just this edge of the knife, and I'm using a rocking motion, you see? This is an exaggerated motion of what I'm doing on the leek. And now we have these gorgeous little thin émincé slices of leek. Alternately, if you wanted to maybe cut like a brunoise out of it, well, you're not exactly going to get a cube. What you can do is cut these long, thin slits like you would with the onion. Remember, don't cut off the root. Keep it attached at the root. Just run your knife all the way through. You have these nice, gorgeous, thin layers and these beautiful thin slices, and just cut across this way, similarly to what we did with the onion. And this will give you more like a tile or a paysan, but it's a finer chop. So if you needed to cook a little bit faster, this is what you would use. And that's it. You're done.